gentlemen of the press, fellow Nigerians in Nigeria, all other protocols are duly and promptly observed. My name is Societyorganisations MB Kutigi. I first want to welcome each and every one of us here. Under the youth civil society organizations in Niger State, we have decided on this very day to address the world on the current realities in Nigeria and as it affects us in Niger State. We're here to present a World Press Conference on end bad governance in Nigeria, and you're all welcome. As citizens, we have suffered so much from the continual rising of high cost of living and serials of pregnant policies that is giving birth to obnoxious, unrealistic, and negative results that are harsh on Nigerians. Nigeria is bleeding and longing for purposeful leadership. Nigerians are hungry with the untiring and unimpactful economic policies, ill legislation, weakness of anti-corruption fights, which negates every part of the country. With the recent unwavering activities and economic sabotage by Comrades, proxies in governance, private and public companies are frustrating indigenous, national and local companies trying to give us a spot on the world economy map. It becomes glaring and obvious that the current fuel subsidy removal by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president, was a phantom and a dream beyond imagination. A great feeling that Mr. President and his team had kept and put Nigerians in serious hardship, taking into account of removal of fuel subsidy without equipping himself and team with an in-depth knowledge of the working templates on ground. In the light of this, we are demanding that our president apologize to Nigerians within 24 hours. It is against this background that we are demanding and giving a 2 weeks ultimatum on the following. Reversal of subsidy should take immediate effects, and pump price on PMS should be less than 230 per litre. Price control mechanism on agricultural commodities through its value chain should be implemented in order to effect drastic reduction, as palliative cannot last beyond 24 hours again. Revitalization of country's refinery should be concluded in less than 2 weeks. And again, the Minister of Petroleum, GMD NNPC Limited, NMDRA, should ensure that Dangote Group of Company is allocated the exact barrels of crude oil quantity as agreed for refining, processing, and blending into PMX on behalf of Nigerians. We are calling on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, ICPC, should swing into action by investigating the 20%, 7.2% national stake in the Dangote Oil and Gas Company, the IOC Oil and Gas, saboteurs, crude oil swap deal, and should make public facts and findings as Nigerians are interested to know. Tax reduction on consumables should be reduced and review apparently to the economic realities. Allow the poor to breathe and don't suffocate us. Insecurity ravaging the entire country should be curtailed, especially the banditry practice which hinders our communities from farming, and in the north, where over 15 million households have been displaced into IDP camps in virtually all the northern states. Cyber crimes is on the high, as many young Nigerians see this negative way to their means of survival, and it has now become norms in our society. This has not only exposed our country's security architecture, but has escalated varying degrees in shooting the unemployment rate in the hyperbole. Floating of the Naira policies by CBN, and also instructing that deposit money banks to debit all dormant accounts should desist, hence will aggravate tension and will be seen as daylight robbery, all in the name of curbing inflation, will not work. The recent electricity tariff increase regime should be reversed back to status quo until we are fully convinced that 24-hour electricity supply is guaranteed. We are at this junction warning our National Assembly members to behave themselves in passing and supporting bills and motions that carry the wishes and aspirations of the people, not via political council ideology or idiosyncrasies. They should, as a matter of fact, carry out all oversight functions to all ministries and MDAs to ensure provision and allocations environmentally channel into the proposed projects and not siphon into private pockets and companies. We are calling the Niger State government to hide and speak to the voice of reasons. Lastly, it really interests the government to know that if the above demands and positions are not presenting itself at the market in the next 2 weeks, the Nigerian youth will not hesitate to occupy the Federal Capital Territory for lasting solutions to our dream, Nigeria. We call on all youth organizations and credible bodies to continue to strategize on their action plans. God bless Niger State. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all for this very moment.
My name is Ali Muhammad, the correspondent of Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, Kaduna, FRCN. I want to get it right from you. What will happen if, after the expiration of 2 weeks ultimatum, the federal government refused by your plea? That is number one. And what is your take on the issue of planned nationwide protest? Are you in support of it or you are against it?
Thank you very much, the correspondent of FRC and Kaduna. My name is Comrade Ibrahim MB Kutigi, and I'm the coordinator for the Reformation Movement of Nigeria. Yes, we have made it abundantly clear that we are giving 2 weeks demand notice to the federal government to ensure that all our plea or all our prayers from item number 1 to 9 captured here, that they are being ameliorated. That is, within 2 weeks, if we did not see any significant changes at the market, as we have acclaimed, we will not hesitate to mobilize other respected bodies of young people, women, and civil society organizations. We are going to occupy the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, to ensure that the federal government do the needful. Now, on your second question, that are we in support of the planned protest or we are not in support of planned protest? It is the civic right of every Nigerian to what? To air his grievances, but in a peaceful and a decorum manner. So for we, on that regards, we are not saying that Nigerians should not protest, but they should do it in their what? Peaceful and what? Decorum what? Manner. Thank you very much.